What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DDS618, and here we are a couple of weeks after I had the Xbox Series X, and now I get to finally share what I enjoy about the console and what I don't enjoy about the console. Let's get to it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Also, you can check me out on Facebook Gaming by clicking the link in the description. Any product that I mentioned that has an Amazon link may generate income for the channel, as I am an Amazon affiliate. The music for today's video is provided by OpenMikke. Make sure you check out his music because it is completely DCMA free, which means you can play it on your stream, your YouTube content, or wherever you like, because it is completely 100% DCMA free. The Xbox Series X launched earlier this month, and it has been an amazing console so far. I've had countless hours playing games on it, seeing how things work, playing some Xbox Series X optimized games, some backward compatible games, and things like that. So now I get to finally share what I enjoy about the console and what I don't enjoy about the console. So far, the speeds have been astronomical. I mean, the gaming speed of the console is just incredible. The way things load quicker than the Xbox One version or the Xbox One X version. I had both consoles, by the way. It's just crazy good. Even games like Marvel's Avengers and Final Fantasy 15 load crazy fast. But there are some issues that I still have with the Xbox Series X. As always, no console is perfect. So first, let's talk about what I enjoy about the console, because why not? Here's one of the things I enjoy about the console. We finally get dynamic themes. Dynamic themes is something that has been promised to us for a long time, and a lot of Xbox users were upset when PlayStation 5 started offering live themes for their consoles, or live backgrounds, whatever you want to call it, when they started offering it for the PlayStation 4. Everybody was like, why doesn't the Xbox do this? Well, they finally have it live on the Xbox Series X. There's so many dynamic backgrounds that you can have on the Xbox Series X, and they're still talking about adding more. Right now, you can only choose through pretty much 3 or 4 different backgrounds. The backgrounds are wave, spotlight, ribbons, or ripple. Now, I personally prefer the ribbons background. That's the one I've been using the most, but I think I'm becoming more partial to the ripple background. I'm really enjoying the way that looks on the background of my Xbox Series X, and how it looks on the home screen, how it just brings everything together. The other thing I enjoy about the Xbox Series X, well, really the Xbox ecosystem as a whole, is Xbox Game Pass. You cannot beat the value of Xbox Game Pass. If you do not have Xbox Game Pass, I highly recommend that you get Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass is basically a subscription-based model that allows you to download games to your Xbox console and play them for a limited time. Now, some of these games are on there permanently, like Xbox's first-party game, which will be on there for as long as they have them on there. Hopefully they never remove them. That's the plan. Xbox Game Pass offers unbelievable value to any Xbox gamer, especially if you're brand new to the console. You get an incredible amount of games you get to go through. It is just unbelievable how many games that Xbox Game Pass actually offers. Another great thing about Xbox Game Pass is that it actually partnered with EA Play. So now you get to see some unbelievable hits in there. You'll see some hits in there like Anthem, Madden, FIFA, and so on. You'll also see some old cult classics like Banjo-Kazooie, Fable, Fallout New Vegas, and so on. There's so many games that you can choose from Xbox Game Pass that you literally may never run out of games to play. That's if you play every single game. Now, obviously, there's some games in there that you may never play, but Xbox Game Pass serves a diverse, broad group of audience, and that's why Xbox Game Pass is such a win. Another great thing that I enjoy about the Xbox Series X is, honestly, when you turn the console on. The intro, I love that intro sound. It just makes me get really excited to play the Xbox Series X. And I also love how it's quick and to the point. And maybe that's because of the speed of the SSD. The Xbox Series X loads so quick. I remember literally I was turning on the Xbox One X. I can go fix me a glass of water, sometimes even a sandwich before it even loaded. The Xbox Series X, you start it and you're like, oh, let me check my, oh wait, it's loaded. You don't even get to check your phone before it's loaded. That's what I love about the speed of the SSD that's printed in Xbox Series X, which you also see when you're playing games. So the intro and speed, how quick it goes from the startup to the actual home screen is incredible. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people use the instant on as their power setting on the Xbox Series X. I don't even use that. I have it where it's energy saving. So when I turn the Xbox Series X off, it's completely off. So once I start it up, it takes no time whatsoever to get to the home screen. I think that is just a huge, vast improvement over the Xbox One X. Okay, let's talk about one of the things I actually dislike about the Xbox Series X. Now, as you know, Xbox Series X is the next gen. There are some games that are not next gen yet, which is why Xbox Series X has backward compatibility, which is great. Great feature with the Xbox Series X. However, it does cause a few problems. For example, I have FIFA 21. I'm a huge FIFA fan. I love FIFA. I don't really stream it or anything like that or put videos online, but I really love FIFA. So I bought FIFA 21, especially during the Black Friday sale. Awesome deal, right? So I bought FIFA 21 and I'm like, okay, cool, download it. And for those of you that don't know, EA just released today their Series X version of FIFA 21. Now, I did not know this, but my Xbox actually downloaded it, I think last night or maybe this morning when I turned it on. But whenever it downloaded it downloaded FIFA 21, the Series X version. But there's a problem. Now I have the FIFA 21 Series X version and the FIFA 21 regular edition. I don't know what you want to call it, maybe the Xbox One version. I have both versions on my hard drive. With only 1 terabyte of hard drive space on the Xbox Series X, that means it takes up valuable hard drive space. Now, obviously, I can easily delete it, the Xbox One version, and be cool with it. Fine, no problem. But why not just upgrade my Xbox One version to the Xbox Series X version so it's not even taking up the space and I don't even have to worry about deleting it. That's one thing I actually have a problem with when it comes to the Xbox Series X optimized game. But there's another problem as well. So let's just say right now you have Madden 21, Madden NFL 21, and you have the Xbox One version. Great, no problem. So now they just released the Xbox Series X version of Madden NFL 21. So when you're ready to upgrade Madden NFL 21 to the Xbox Series X version, you actually can go to the Microsoft Game Store and see where it says C Series X or S version. And if you can actually click that, and it'll take you to the actual Series X version. Now, when you click install, you will obviously think that it's just going to upgrade your Madden NFL 21 Xbox One version. That's not what it does. It actually installs an entire separate game onto your internal hard drive, taking up valuable space. Like I said, it's a very minor inconvenience compared with all things. You can just go delete the Madden NFL 21 Xbox One version. So it's just a minor inconvenience, but it's still something I don't like about the Xbox Series X. Why be inconvenienced at all? We're in the next gen, you know what I'm saying? So just something I think Microsoft needs to work on fixing. Maybe there's an option they can add in. Do you want to replace your Xbox One or last gen games with the next gen? Like, whatever. They're smart. They have better terminology than I do. They'll figure it out. But that's one of the things I actually do not like. I guess you could say two things I dislike about the Xbox Series X. As with all new technology, there are always bugs. So I'm not really sure if this is an Xbox Series X problem or a developer problem. But one thing I do not like is poorly optimized game. Now, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to show you any gameplay from me that shows the bad gameplay or bad buzz or whatever, but we have seen numerous reports about games like Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War crashing the Xbox Series X and even bricking them. Basically, when it's brick, it's literally a brick. It's completely useless unless it's in a building. So that is pretty terrifying to know that you can play a game and it could brick your console. But that's not all. We've seen games where the PS5 version, PlayStation 5, runs better on that system than the Xbox Series X. Now, the Xbox Series X is supposed to be more powerful, have more teraflops and things like that. You can like Google, Bing all the results and everything. But why are the games running poorly on the Xbox Series X? Why are they so poorly optimized? Well, there is an answer. Microsoft released their Xbox Series X developer kit a little bit late. So for those of you wondering, back in June, they had an Xbox Series X development kit for developers. That's basically developers that get, their hands on the consoles early. I say consoles because it's not the actual console. But they get those kits, and that's supposed to allow them to develop games for the next gen. However, Microsoft also in June was waiting for the AMD graphics card to be finalized. This was the graphics cards they were going to put in the Xbox Series S's and the Xbox Series S. Hope I said that right. But they're going to put in the next gen consoles. So these graphic cards were not finalized until June. Thus, the developer kits that most companies have been working with are old. Like, insanely old, according to technology standings. But Microsoft is currently working to fix this. They're getting new development kits to developers. So what you're going to see within the next coming month, and definitely within the next coming game, is the game should perform better on the Xbox Series X. That's still to be debated. We will see how true that is, but that's what's going on. And hopefully they fix games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which has had an incredible amount of buzz, and other games like Watch Dogs Legion, where there's an actual save bug where the game does not save as it says to save. And there are people losing 6 hours of progress on their gameplay. Imagine doing something for 6 hours and then being told, oh, you did nothing. Not a good sight. So there you have it. Those are some things I enjoy about the Xbox Series X and some things I don't like about the Xbox Series X. There's nothing I really hate, which is a very good thing, especially for new technology. But luckily I haven't ran into those issues. But I'm sure people that play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War like I do, well, I stopped playing it once I found out it was working Xbox Series X's. But I think those people are pretty much hating the fact that the game can break the consoles, or even people that are playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla and getting this buzz. So maybe there are people that have things to hate about the Xbox Series X. Fortunately, I do not. Luckily, I've avoided most of those issues by not playing the games, which actually sucks. And I think there should be some compensation from the companies for that, because you can't play a game that could brick your console. That'd be pretty dumb, right? So that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's what I like and dislike about the Xbox Series X. I look forward to talking to you more in the next video. You guys be easy and have a great one.